Remember the millions of people around the world who stood up for women's rights after Donald Trump was sworn into office?
Run for office yourself. Get out there and be those voices.
Well, that momentum has emboldened nearly 600 women to run for office in the United States, more than ever before.
This year, a record number of women are running for office.
Women candidates are breaking all kinds of records.
It's impressive, it's progress, but actually, the United States still trails behind most other countries. Women represent 51% of the American population, but make up less than 20% of the US Congress. Why are so few women elected? It's the political system. Unlike more gender-equal nations that have embraced contemporary voting systems, the US still has winner-takes-all elections, which give enormous power to incumbents who are primarily white men and keep candidates without personal wealth, support on the home front, or career flexibility, disproportionately women, from running. And let's not forget that it's only female politicians who must deal with sexism. It's not just the campaign trail. Erratic work schedules, low pay rates, geographic distance, and unfair leadership selection processes make serving a challenge for many women. So, how have countries like Rwanda, Sweden, and Costa Rica succeeded? Well, for one thing, they've embraced more modern and more democratic voting systems that make it easier for women and minorities to get elected. They've also introduced family-friendly hours to the legislative workplace and designated an equal number of leadership roles within their parliaments to women. And they actively recruit women. Today, half of the countries of the world use some type of electoral quota for their parliaments. Not a fan of quotas? You should be. Studies show they help to weed out incompetent men. Plus, more women in government is good for everyone. Experts found that women direct anywhere between 20% and 100% more spending to their voters. They sponsor more legislation, and female members are more likely than male members to take on committee assignments that reflect the interests and demands of their districts. Sounds refreshing, particularly given the US Congress's miserable approval rating of 17%. Clearly women get stuff done. Maybe it's time the United States stopped holding them back.